Whoopsie doodle. One sec while I get everything ready. Alright. Welcome everybody. We're starting off with roll quest because I forgot to pick up 96, so we're gonna do 96 and 98. And, I believe the last time... Oh yeah. Virazon's father was like, I don't know who that guy is. But then he was like, yeah, my son's a sack of shit. And so yeah, he's like, I could have told you that. She's like, well, you can't just make rocks happen. It's against the rules. Oh, we're going into the city. Move that over to event. The graphics update down there is awesome. Also, we're at a good time. It just became morning. Like, look at those statues. And the waterfall. Yeah, I'm not teleporting because I want to take the scenic route when I do story. It's just... gives you time to absorb some things and... also get a look at the environment. So yeah, it's like, this is the good kind of purple, not the bad kind of purple that we're gonna have to go back to. She's pointing at the big giant evil tower, like, what's that? Is that always here? I never got that chocobo cape, and I still won't. Alright, now we'll teleport around. Man, I miss when Zero was around town and I could just find her by like the airship. Thanks for walking right all over me, ma'am. Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh. Keep getting trampled today. Oh wait, while we're here, is the glitch still up? You're gonna have to wait, guy. I gotta test this out. Did they fix it? Oh, they have it! I'm gonna get this on stream. So this is a known graphics glitch since they've updated the lighting and graphics. I think these are supposed to be tea leaves that they're drying out. I'm not sure. Don't know many tea leaves that have like this kind of leaf pattern on them. They almost remind me of pumpkin leaves. I know this is actually is this silkworm factory? So are these supposed to be the leaves that the silkworm eats? What are they called? Mulberry leaves? So they might be mulberries. Or just the leaves. This is how they make the silk here. But I just wanted to show. Before they fix this, here's video proof. I think they're over here too. Oh, you can't jump on those, just these. Yeah. Okay, enough fun. Yeah, he's like, okay, guy. It's like I'm done jumping around in the leaves. Thanks, Gabe, for making that obvious. So, like, it sounds like this merchant is really important. I'm like, really? Okay. Oh boy, you look like... Why they always have this kind of hair? So yeah, it's like, you got the suspicious hair on. The hair that makes you a fucking sleazebag. Oh my gosh, it's the same guy. It's the guy who swindled Justinian. So yeah, it's like, look, I could fire for you later. Yeah, he's like, you enjoy that drink. It would be bad if somebody were to pee in it later. Oh, I should go to the 8th grade plaza. Oh. Looks like they're all like trying to do their homework. Just here? Yeah, what a good place. Just... Got him. Oh no, stealth mission. Are you gonna move? Oh, okay. Just... It's okay if I'm spotted now? How did I get behind the rock? I went right up to him. See, I was like, he's a bitch. What if I were to say he's the one who attacked you in the first place? Oh. Y'all got stoned. Ugh, with the high heels and everything. He was like, how dare you address me? Your real name isn't just a car. We're dead naming you on this one, 'cause you're a bitch. Dude was like, how about you actually put your money where your mouth is? Fight me. Can you cast Fireball? Oh boy. Ugh. Your hair's ugly. She was like, you're kind of dumb. You're like really dumb. be really great if he just revs up. Just he's just lying dead on the floor. So yeah, I was like, that was a really lame exit, honestly. It really did happen. He revved up in a cloud of smoke, and then when it cleared, he's just lying on the ground. Tepeke, Zuyaya's like, look at Tepeke like, oh, I love you. That's exactly what we need to do to all of our enemies. Just throw a chunk of rock at them. So yeah, it's like, haha, skill issue. She's like, misfortune. So yeah, it's like, now all of China will know that you're a bitch. No, seriously, he's just dumb. Like, if you're gonna be an evil villain about something and want people to love you, wouldn't you be at least a little bit more manipulative and less transparent about how much you don't care about other people? He wants all the adoration, but don't make him help people. He's like, no help, only lots of people cheering for me. Like, again, my guy, like, be less dumb. Okay. Back to Zuyaya. Oh good, we got the music back. No more sad. Are they still up in the sky though? Yeah, that didn't change. They're like, we're gonna party down here without you. You can go be a little sad guy up in the sky. Actually, is he even up there, or is he in, you know, town? Where is this? Oh. He's not even on this part of the continent. So you guys like, how did you get a scatine on your ass? Oh. She's like, I feel like we have the same hair. Oh man, I need to remember that color scheme. The pink in there? Ow. She has like the little thing that's shaped like an owl. She was like, maybe they just seek violence. So yeah, I was like, so this Virazon is just prey. Yeah, that makes sense because it's like rather deal with 3,000 lions than one moose, you know? Because, like, predators kill to eat. Prey, they just want you fucking dead. They just kill you because they just don't want you in this world anymore. Everybody's like, no, we have a dragon for a leader. That's way too cool to give up. They're like, you think we would choose you over a dragon? Some of you may die. He's literally Farquaad. It's like, you're no fucking dragon. Oh, Daddy's come. God, why does he look like he's from Ishgard? All dressed up in Ishgard clothes. Are you truly Ishgardian? This would be just right with the vibe. He's going moose mode. Seriously, like, what a lame fucking superpower. Like, really? We gotta contend with this? Sarah's rolling her eyeballs like, give me 1 second in a room with this guy. It's like, why can't I just take out a fireball right now? Sarah's like, no, I need to kill him. Because he has done something worse to me than steal a cultural relic of my people. He has annoyed me. No, where's that option? So the guy's like, no, you don't understand. My pain is worse because I feel very annoyed. We gotta beat him up, like, somewhere in the jungle or something. Nobody will find his body out there. A lot of things happen in the jungle that make a body decompose fast. So what, his powers come from toddler hissy fit? We're not taking the scenic route now. One, because I have to go to the bathroom. But also two, things are getting real now. Yeah, he said whoever's using that is probably a little bitch. She's like, oh, that's not any new information. She's like, I wish you wouldn't pick fights with owls. He's gonna piss his pants, and then that will only make him more powerful. So yeah, it's like he's gonna have to be far more terrified. So it's like, no, I always use brute force. I almost never use the sleep spell. What are you talking about? See, I was like, when did I start holding back to Pecky? I think we've not been on the same page. Ooh, what did we get? Roasted Ronique. Buffalo. Okay, I guess I'll see you at level 100. The grand finale. Oh, I know. I still need to pick up that corn quest, and I need to do it before more people die. It's going to affect the world tour, which the world tour is corn in this game. But, what I'm going to do... Let's see, it's by the docks, wasn't it? I think it's kind of nearish. I'm gonna use the restroom and then I'll start the corn quest. I think it's, yes, Corn of Necessity by the Tacos. Auntie T's. Alright. Watch her while I go. Okay. Just give out experience. It does. Let's absorb that into... Let's do White Mage. Should I put mask on or off? She can be the masked hero this time. Okay. Corn. It yearns for the salty ocean. I like that there isn't an option to be like, why is there a husk of corn talking to me? Zuyaya would take one look at that and she'd be like, no, I'm not dealing with it. That corn can be sad at the ocean all at once. Oh boy, it's a hallucination. It's like Clocky in Star Rail. So a spirit of harvest. It's corn. Eat corn and be merry. It's like, hold on. I'll give you delicious corn dishes. And Zuyaya turns around like, okay. I get to have one of these corn dishes, right? Such selflessness, such compassion. Zuyaya's already eating like a cob of corn. Whoa, you're throwing a lot of things. The curious corn spirit has elected to be referred to as corn servant? Speak to them again when you are ready to spread corn and happiness to the masses? Zuyaya's just doing that gif of that guy blinking, like... You just dumped this all on me right now. How long has it been since last man has partaken of my corn? Alright. I didn't know what I was expecting. I mean, I did look at that piece of corn on the docks and I knew. I was like, I'm gonna be in for a time. Offer him grilled corn. Grilled corn has sustained me. We're just looking for hungry people and be like, do you want some corn? Got fucking corn Jesus over it. Partake of my cob. Forget about your dead husband. Just eat this corn. Oh, I wonder what that baby Mumblejaw is. I give them a bunch of corn. Probably have to get it off the cob for them. Be like, here's a bowl of corn. Put a little bit of butter and salt on it. Would you like some... I don't know. What's that spicy powder? It's like a little bit of chili powder on top of it. Grilled corn with chili powder. Yeah, it's like, is my compensation grilled corn? Because I will accept that. Just like monetary gain and food are. She's just become like a thing. She's like, I will take exotic foods. You know, like corn's an exotic food, you know? He was like, I don't want to take of your core though. Just uncooked corn. So it just tastes like 2 corn cobs. It's like, okay, wow. Where should we go first? Oh. Get some Kozamoka. Okay, let's take the Mountain Zoo. Woo! Oh gosh, this thing has a very bad tilt. Alright. I think the corn now shows up here? Or is that just a quest I haven't done yet? Nope. It's the corn! So yeah, this is what I was told. The corn then shows up everywhere. And then hands out more corn? Okay. So it just holds out her hand like it's like bird seed, like dried corn. That was very short and sweet. Just like, here you go, bird. Eat this corn. I like to imagine they're just pecking at it like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Corn. That's how Zuyaya's gonna eat this corn. She's like, gotta cook it first? How about I just shove a handful of kernels in my mouth? Ooh, I know. Let's make popcorn out of it. Just need a frying pan and some oil. Alright, where are you, corn? The goblin. Pt11. You sound like corn. Watercolors fall apart. See, I thought it might be many fires, many mouths. Maybe it's just in one area and not per... So that's back to Tuyola. Alright, I'll check Okopacha now. Like, that quest was so short, I just thought, you know, maybe the corn shows up at each little aetheryte area. Yeah, that will get us towards the giants. Now, is he gonna be by the giants or the Pelu? I would say the Pelu. The Pelu is like, oh no, we need to sell something. And he's like, how about corn? Or they like drinking that mezcal. Which I believe that's just corn liquor. He's like, please, partake of my cob and make a bunch of alcohol with it. And then get lit. Okay, that wasn't... Well... I'm gonna assume that it's gotta be in town. It'd be so funny if the corn showed up at the Giants. The Yokui are like, what the hell is this little... I guess nobody can see him other than Zuyaya. And Zuyaya's like, please, take this corn given to me by a talking corn. And the Yokui are like, are you okay? The Pelupelu are like, is this a quirk of Eorzeans? Do they just talk about corn all day long? Have imaginary friends that are corn? There they are. Corn servant. Here we go again. This guy's like, I have insomnia and I just don't have much of an appetite, even though I'm feeling kind of hungry. And then this guy's like, I recognize a lover of corn when I see one. So he was like, how? This guy seems to have medical problems. Oh my god, he's got malnourishment because he eats only corn. You've been eating too much corn. Please, have this corn soup. So he was like, mix some vegetables in there or something. Get a mixed veggie corn side going. Oh, hold on, I have a kitty. Kitty, kitty. You're in the way. My cat loves to do the cat thing where he gets in front of the TV. He has no idea in that little brain of his what a TV is. And when he walks in front of the TV and you're trying to stare around him at the TV, he just thinks that you're looking at him. Level up. My cat has no comprehension that, you know, humans watch TV. He just thinks we're just, I don't know, blanking out for a little bit. The sun is coming out. Alright, if we're going with the theme of this guy shows up in every first town, I'm gonna say he's here. It's getting harder as I go to places I haven't done all the side quests in. There he is. See, I was like, hey, I'm getting way too much of just plain corn. Do you got anything else? She's beginning to regret this decision. She's like, oh, it's the same, it's another stalk of corn. I like that this guy scouts out the place and he's like, I have found who is in need. He's done all of the legwork in journalism for us. He's like, this is who needs corn. Corn porridge. Everybody's problems can be solved with corn. The path is paved with corn. What corn count are we up to? We're at 8 pieces of corn now. It's like in her pack, like, what am I gonna do with all this? This is gonna be a lot of popcorn. She's like, at this rate, I might have to invite Urianger over for some movies. Just Urianger, though. She doesn't want anybody else. She's like, you want to know why? Urianger stays quiet during the movie. He wants to analyze its themes. Wanted to snatch up this little area that's undiscovered on the map. Here we go. Will we have the map? Oh, is it just this tall little map? Oh. Yay, map arrow. We're gonna just... Ooh. Nice. Alright. Gonna check this area, then go back to Heritage Found. All parts of my plan. Because it's leading us right back to the main story. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard to find. Let's see, what sounds like corn? Gentle Giants. Private delivery. Tastes like home. That's... it sounds close to what we need. There's other part of town. We'll be doing those unlockables. Alright, that's not the corn servant. There he is. He's looking at the corn right now. He's like, I will free you, brethren. Yeah, it's like, are you gonna show up in the, doomed purple place? Like, it's like, I must go where my people need me. I hear that they are hungry over in Apocalypse Hell. See, it's like, I think I think they need something more than just corn. And the corn servant's like, nonsense, they need corn. There's something dark about the hunger. His stomach is gripped by deepest despair. He needs something to rekindle the flames of hope in his belly. You guys, like, he needs antidepressants. Have we just been feeding everybody just roasted corn? No, we definitely fed the birds, like, dried corn. I was like, that's right, give up on your hopes. Go back home and just become a farmer. This corn is like, I'm going to protect people from hangry decisions. We're now at like 10 pieces of corn, aren't we? So you guys got 10 pieces of corn. Oh, jeez. Alright. No more corn. At least until we find him next time. Which I'm gonna be like, really? You're here? In the Fortress of Doom? Like, why? Why are you here? It's like, I'm the god of corn, I'm here to feed my people. It's like, there's only Tron here. I don't even think some of them can eat. They're androids. Alright, time to be my actress. Oh, can I not actually... Wait, there we go. Okay, back at it again. I don't like the look of that thing. Is that a B rank or an A rank? Either way, I'm not fucking with it. Alright. So last time when we left here, they're like, Zuyaya, where were you? She's like, I had to go talk to some corn, it's okay. And they're like, what? Oh my gosh, whatever. Oh, hey, look, Lamont, who's your friend here? Oh. It's shut down or something. So, are we in the other shard, or did, like, time speed up here? Oh yeah, I remember you guys were talking about this. They're like, hey, there's a water tower here. I'm like, yeah, that's what we need to focus on. Alright. Are we gonna discuss this thing now? Everything's old. Well, Clawat's like, this is way outside of my pay grade. So yeah, it's like, here, let's just have her play all of Shadowbringers. She'll get it in about 3 months. Oh, it's got one of those cute faces. So it's friend-shaped? It would have been so funny if it just blasted in her face right there, and they're like, okay, we're killing it. See, it's like, if it involves lightning, yeah. That sounds way cooler than whatever those guys are doing. Oh yeah! I got the poncho. And the little Sabatender on the back. I'm wearing this forever. Oh, but he wants me to go down. Can't take the tracks. See, I was like, I too am a lightning rod. Yeah, this is nice diversion, you know? Eek. Hopefully this isn't his village, but time sped up. I hope it's just Otherworld Village.
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here? And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all! None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
White woman. Oh gosh, you remind me of Athena a little bit with that smile.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows.
See, I was like, she's creepy, somebody fight her.
Zuyaya has told me a great deal about you.
I don't like it. She's friends with Zuyaya.
Zuyaya?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria. I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Queen of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zuyaya holds that title, and together do we reign.
Then you are both behind the attack on Tuliyollal.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Zuyaya rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zuyaya is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the Queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know!
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliyollal suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliyollal. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the first. Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
You're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihiola?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolul.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful! If you would follow me.
So you guys, like, you kind of really stick out. Will somebody stab you in the street if we go walking?
Is that concern or suspicion?
How about both?
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid? I jest, of course, but you do strike me as the most capable here.
Yeah, he's like, I don't like her. Sus. So you guys like, oh, we're on like 100% the same page, I would say. Zuyaya has received hot chocolate. Material is durable. No, leave me alone. trying not to get too far ahead of the story quest. They're still in 97, I'm already 98. Huh, sprinklers? Oh, well, this is interesting. It just almost looks Garlean.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Queen's Fiend? What business brings her here, I wonder?
The Queen has come!
You look well, Paquine. And Katonye, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as Queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve Wuk-Lamat and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then. Wuk-Lamat is still so young. Where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That is a Tonawautan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
Kafkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Oh. Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Popone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago. Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
"30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here. and time flowed faster within the dome.
So I was like, are we gonna pop out and like everybody's like, where have you been? It's been a decade.
I was able to make contact with Y'shtola not long ago via Linkpearl, so that shouldn't be cause for concern.
So I was like, so we all have time powers for reasons.
And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the source's temporal flow.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasolani.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zorolja.
Annabelle's like, thank God I know Viera because they could survive 30 years and not be so old.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine, and that's enough for me.
Ooh. Zuyaya is getting well fed. just, I don't know. Still something around here that's like, you know, Soylent Green is people, and we went to investigate not Limsa Lominsa and Shadowbringers. Just like, what's going on? But man, this sucks. If this is really a piece of our shard brought to their shard, and now 30 years have passed, damn, that's just gotta suck. See, I was like, maybe there's corn in there. It's honest work. Hard work, but honest work. Grow all this corn. I almost thought they were large peanuts. Got some gourds. You know, these are actually pretty big. These gourds and like yams? Or are they just more gourds? Dodos. I wonder about these Detroit become human things that are on everybody's head. Like, y'all are a little bit too settled. A little bit too complacent. Just don't like it. Oh my god, is that a space truck? Koana would be having a field day. See, I was like, it sure was a farm, you know, if you don't look at all of the horrible lightning storms that are taking place. She's like, no, you can't call me that. See, I was like, that's not fair. I had to work for that. What are we supposed to be hearing?
What's happening over there?
It's nearly time.
It's time to get our Soylent Green.
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
We're here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
Oh my gosh.
What's the matter, dear?
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me! Wuklamat!
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on, in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Wait! Where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower.
So guys, like, nobody tells Sid and Nero that somebody did something even better that they did with two of their heads combined.
In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining.
Oh, Jesus. Please tell me we're not doing that again.
Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
Magic.
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding.
So it's like, once upon a time, Heidelin stomped on all of us and we fragmented into 14 pieces. Everybody's like, I don't believe you. And Zuyaya's like, oh my God.
I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years. Until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Steen's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder.
Man, something's not settling right.
Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district,
where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zuyaya resides.
Lame.
That you'd let us in at all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zuyaya do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father, and to do so, I intend to take Zuyaya's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question.
She's like, I've chosen violence. Ah.
Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty.
She's being too vague with these answers.
Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
Yeah, they're being mind controlled.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep, anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud. Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud.
So you're just like, oh my god, we're gonna fucking Microsoft Teams this.
Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
The corporate businesses have taken over. The Adobe Cloud services. You have to subscribe to your memories now. Everything is owned by Apple. That's the Apple Genius Store right there. Ugh. It's always a good thing when they have the Detroit Become Human thingy on their head. No, guys, I think we should just move on. Let's go find Aaronville's mom. Oh my god. It's fucking AI shit. Move on. I'm sure Aaronville's mom, if she escaped getting androidified, yeah, it's like, this is a fucking waste of time! We need to get the hell out of Dodge. When something creepy like this happens, you leave. Yeah, it's like, we gotta save now because she's being subscribed to Adobe Cloud services. Yeah, that's what we should have done in the first place! See, I was like, we should have just left! What the fuck is that? Aaronville's like, what the fuck is that? She was like, oh my god, are we ever gonna find this woman? It's just out here like, alright everybody, And then Wokalamad's like, I'm gonna check the dodo pin. Zuyaya, run after it. She's like, I ain't putting more work into this. Stupid little bear bubble thing. It yearns for the mines. Absorb. Summoner's gonna be my XP sponge. Don't mind if I do.
What is this?
Ironville!
A trap?
It really is you!
Huh?
Who?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling
My darling, what now?
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Zuyaya's got a fussy bun bun.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I'd know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird, floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ella Nushbeard was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
I can't say that I do, but you knew my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
I'm sorry?
Oh, but this won't do. Come in. Friends of my Ella Nushbeard are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
No! Not the creepy radio again. We're not doing this. Oh. Oh, okay. It's just lo-fi beats to study to? Oh, whatever. You can't give Eorzeans lo-fi beat. Their brains are gonna melt out of their skulls. I really hope she still has a body and that's not her now. Arabelle, I'm so sorry your mom's turned into a floaty robot bear thing. Did Kafkuya know Galuf? Oh, okay, she's not actually in there, okay. You can't be too sure with what's going on here. This is worse than Soylent Green as people. This is becoming Cyberpunk 2077 real fast. I mean, I don't think they did the memory thing, but now I'm like, soul extraction. Like, if you start talking about the Black Wall, I'm gonna start running. Really, your name's Geode? A little bit on the nose, isn't it? Nostalgia. Fish spotted. Really? Gotta be that rude. Oh my god, these guys are having academic debate over here. Oh, that flooring's giving me vertigo. Aaronville's like, I am not trained in any combat. I'll wait for this guy. Zuyaya's like, and here we go. It's the entire world is in danger now. Like, just like, why can't we just have a good vacation? Oh, only now she's being added? Okay. They're like, yeah, now we're gonna put all the 13 stuff in here. Ooh, more cake. Zuyaya's gonna do something. She's going to say that she trusts him. And it's because he holds all the cake. He was like, I've already talked to you guys.
You've been consulting with Wuk Lamat. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require, is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wuk Lamat bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin. I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wuklamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Wuklamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
What now?
Well, I think that's a good stopping point. I will quit here for tonight. I will continue on tomorrow. So I will see you then. Good night.